Hey everyone, welcome to the Cosmic Forecast. I'm your host, Angela Blaha. Let's cover the energy for the week of August 28th through September 3rd. Well, there is an inward pull at the beginning of the week. I highly recommend following this pull inward, and your focus will probably be most likely on independence, your equality, and your freedom. I'm talking about your internal independence, equality, and freedom. And as we begin to really feel these shifting tides that are upon us, and more will soon come. So feelings of rebelliousness, restlessness will be upon you with the position of the moon in our galaxy. This energy is very strong, and it does provide huge opportunities to see our old patterns. We are getting ready for Pluto to enter in 2024. And so the moon and Pluto are just sort of working together right now. The key to these patterns is to follow them to shift. Like, really allow yourself to see the old patterns. If you try to hang on to them, it will serve no purpose but to ignite the rebellion in you. If this happens, make sure that the rebellion knows its consequences and acts appropriately to your highest desires. That's very, very important here, that the rebellious portion of us doesn't just get to run the show, that it actually is working for us in our desires. So I'm not saying that the rebellion is a wrong path. The rebellion is very useful, and it's probably being activated through Pluto for 2024 because there are big shifts coming. I'm saying that sometimes the rebellion has its own ideas, and they just don't always align with what we're trying to create in life, right? And so we don't really want to have to go back and heal anything up or change anything or do any apologizing, right? We just really want the rebellion to support us. So we have to train it to support us. So that's one of the big things this week, is that rebelliousness is being activated, and how will we use it? All right, the moon is asking, what spiritual needs do you have right now? Like, this is the overriding question from the moon. And do not look for salvation outside of yourself, as this will never happen. It's never happened in the past. It will never happen in the future, and it certainly will not happen right now. Instead of looking for someone or something to give you the epiphany that you're really seeking here, like, you're looking for those aha moments when, like, things change you rapidly, right? Like shifting your consciousness. Well, turn to your dreams instead. If you ask, they will show you exactly what needs to shift, what old pattern, what thought, what emotion, whatever it is, whatever action needs to take, your dreams will show you right now. But you do need to ask. Emotions will be high this week, and your mental, emotional, and spiritual practices are super important right now. They help you maintain a balance because the energies in the cosmic field are intense. Energetically, there is a lot of highs and lows. So being very faithful to yourself and your practices, it will very much serve you this week, particularly this week and next week. I think we have some real rocky energy here. It's a very active week with tons of emotional highs and lows, like I said, and the best advice that I can give is to be very, very conscious about your practices. Are they working for you? Are they working against you? Right? Sometimes we go into a practice, whether it's, I don't know, some type of ritual or meditation or whatever it might be, and sometimes they stop working and they will start to work against us. So I really want you to be conscious about that. If not, shift it a little bit. If you're doing just silent meditation, maybe you want to do journal meditation, or maybe you want to do a walking meditation, Or, maybe you want to be out in nature versus in your office space, or, just shift things up if they're not really working. Be in touch with your emotions, explore them, and ask them what they need. Like, it's a great time right now for you to dive into your emotions a little bit deeper and to really understand them at a deeper level. Move the body, use relaxing techniques, and do not lose sight of what you want to create in your life. The most important thing, do not lose sight of that, because there's going to be a lot of distraction this week, a lot of chaos, a lot of emotional highs and lows. And when we have that kind of energy, we really stop focusing, or we lose our focus, or we think our focus changes when the overall big picture never really changes. It's the path to the overall big picture that changes. So try to stay focused as much as possible. It's really important to hone in on your focusing abilities from now until the end of the year. All right, do your best throughout the week. And if you need assistance, remember that I'm always here. I'm just a click away, usually. As always, this is Angela signing off from the cosmos, and I hope you have a most enjoyable week.